dance to the music in the night. We'll let our troubles flow with the music solo and everything. Soon we'll be alright. And when the lights down low, you tell your sweetheart it's her love that makes the world go round. And swing her if you please, like you do with the Opry, or swing her footloose and fancy free. And when the night is gone, you know it won't be long till better times are surely on their way. Life still goes on, but it's easy with this song. That's why bluegrass music is for me.
Good evening and welcome to Grassroots on FM 93 WPOC. This is Sunday, February 17th, 1985. I'm Tony Gerard, and we have an encore LP feature tonight. It's not a brand new LP, but one that I think is worth repeating. Patent Pending, the LP by them Saturday night, Sunday morning. We'll be listening to tidbits off of that all throughout the evening. And at 11:30, I know I did this last month, but being that tonight is the 49th anniversary of the first recordings of the Monroe brothers, Bill and Charlie, I'm going to try and squeeze in as many of those first recordings from February 17th, 1936 as I can between 11:30 and midnight. Time to start off the gospel portion of Grassroots. We're going to do that with Jimmy Martin and Get in Line, Brother.
If you want to go home. Oh, listen to me, Satan, I have righted that wrong. Got a one-way ticket and I'm going on. I've got no worries as I sing this song. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Oh, get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Get on your knees and righting that wrong. Then you'll be singing this old-time song. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. If I could tell you, brother, just how I feel, and I'm sure you know the love of God is real, then you'd be praying while I sang this song. Get in line, brother, if you want to go home. Get in line, brother,
not be troubled, for I'm always with you. My ears are open to hear when you call. I'll never, no, never leave nor forsake you. My eyes are upon you, lest you should fall. I know, my child, how it feels to be lonely, and how much it hurts when people do you wrong. But hold your head high, have faith in your master. You are my child, and I care for my own. You are my child, a child of the master. So don't you worry, whatever befalls. I care for you, and I'm constantly watching for all your problems, the big and the small. If your body is sick, by faith reach and touch me. By my stripes you are healed, so reach out today. I know about pain, I have compassion upon you. I am the light, the truth and the way. You are my child, a child of the master. So don't you worry, whatever befalls. I care for you, and I'm constantly watching o'er all your problems, big and small. You are my child, and I care for my own.
That's Emma Smith on WPOC. In the gospel portion of Grassroots, we heard Child of the Master. Before that, Jimmy Martin and Get in Line, Brother. You know, start the morning rush with Trish Hennessy, who's filling in for the Bobber all this week. And you can get a copy of Stutterin' Boy, the autobiography of Mel Tillis. It's a revealing picture of life inside the world of big-time music, as told by one of country music's favorite artists.
Big Bob Davidson, the conversion van man. In a conversion van, you can travel in style across the land, and Big Bob Davidson's got the plan, 'cause he's the conversion van man.
On now, Big Bob Davidson's spectacular Washington's Birthday recreational van sale. The savings are fantastic. Over 25 fully equipped recreational vans, fresh from the Ford-only factory. Sale price from only $12,888, including factory air, captain's chairs, automatic overdrive, power steering, brakes, door locks, windows, and lots more. Buy now, save now, make no monthly payments till mid-May.
Big Bob is the Ford finance man who can put you in a conversion van. He's got the deal and he's got the plan, 'cause he's the conversion van man. Big Bob Davidson, the conversion van man. Stop by and see him today at Bob Davidson Ford, at the triangle of Joppa Road and Perrin Parkway at Beltway exit 30 North.
Price plus freight taxes and tags.
Pour on the power, go for the glory. This is the story of what you're made of. Beef gives strength, it helps you do it. Beef gives strength, it helps you through it.
Beef alone won't make you strong, but beef does provide protein, iron, and B vitamins. In a balanced diet with plenty of exercise, it gives you a lot to go on.
Beef puts pride
Sponsored by the Beef Industry Council and participating state councils.
Calling in a professional for minor plumbing repairs can be costly. So do them yourself and save by relying on True Value Hardware Store's quality master plumber products and knowledgeable advice. Hi, Pat Summerall to say they offer master plumber parts designed to help save money on your water bill, like their Water Savers shower head or toilet tank repair kit. Both include step-by-step instructions for simple installation. And they're just $6 each exclusively at participating True Value Hardware Stores and home centers. And use your True Value charge card.
Yes, sir. 741 on Grassroots. Let's continue the gospel portion with an item from our Encore feature LP, Patent Pending. The name of the LP is Saturday Night, Sunday Morning, and we're going to hear Barabbas from it.
I lived 2,000 years ago. A thief, a rebel was I. My name is Barabbas, and I was condemned to die. On Friday morning, the jailer came. In the early light, I could see as he dragged two thieves away. He said, Barabbas, you can go free. The crowd outside was angry, and I could hear them roar. Barabbas, Barabbas, as the jailer unlocked my door. I made my way through the city gates out to Mount Calvary. Instead of two crosses on that hill, I could see that there were three. Who's hanging there upon my cross? The one they built for me. Who's dying there in the middle? That Barabbas might go free. A purple robe, a crown of thorns, a face forgiving and kind, nailed to the cross on Calvary, the cross that should have been mine. I lived 2,000 years ago, a sinner friend like you. My name is Barabbas, but yours is Barabbas too.
Oh, listen to the broadcast from the sound waves from the sky. It's a well-known hometown station where the soul shall never die. If you said it's not deceiving, you better get it fixed, you know. Just get on your knees, my brother, and listen to your radio. There's a radio station, brother, that's always on the air. You can get it when storms are raging, just as good as when it's fire. It's a message sent from heaven, nothing else can have compare. It's not any trouble to get it, it's a wonderful to know it's there. Oh, listen to the broadcast from the sound waves from the sky. It's a well-known hometown station where the soul shall never die. If you said it's not receiving, you better get it fixed, you know. Just get on your knees, my brother, and listen to your radio.
you said it's not deceiving, you better get fixed, you know. Just get on your knees, my brother, and listen to your radio. Oh, listen to the broadcast from the sound waves from the sky. It's a well-known hometown station where the soul shall never die. If you said it's not receiving, you better get it fixed, you know. Just get on your knees, my brother, and listen to your radio.
Of a land of joy and peace and wonderful life. Beautiful place, a mansion's fire and skies ever bright. All who believe the Savior dear forever shall stay. And I have been saved by grace divine. I'm going that way. 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 And Jesus Savior, I adore it with me stay. I'm clinging to Him. I'm clinging to Him. And I never will stray. And I never will stray. Yes, singing His praise all day long. I'm going that way. Glorious news I tell and sing is onward I go. Those who still astray in sin, my Savior may know. I want them to sing His praise above some beautiful day. For glory to Him who died for me. I'm going that way. 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 And Jesus Savior, I adore it when He stay. I'm clinging to Him. I'm clinging to Him. And I never will stray. And I never will stray. Yes, singing His praise all day long. I'm going that way. Shall meet Him at the gate when trials are past. I know I shall meet Him face to face in glory at last. Oh, I believe that when we meet, well done He will say. For trusting His soul redeemed in love, I'm going that way. 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 And Jesus Savior, I adore it when He stay. I'm clinging to Him. I'm clinging to Him. And I never will stray. And I never will stray. Yes, singing His praise all day long. I'm going that way.
that takes care of a very, very long set. J.D. Crowe and the Kentucky Mountain Boys, you go to your church, I'll go to mine. By request, the Country Gentleman before that, and I'm using my Bible for a road map. Lester Flatt, the Nashville Grass, I'm going that way. Carl Story is Rambling Mountaineers, and Listen to Your Radio. And we started that set off a long time ago with Patent Pending, our encore feature LP tonight, and Barabbas. Well, I can't say that the Weather Center forecast is an encore of anything, but here it goes. Clearing and cold tonight with a low of 24. Partly sunny and pleasant on Monday, a high near 43. Increasingly cloudy Monday night with temperatures falling into the mid-20s. And then on Tuesday, cloudy skies, maybe a shower or some flurries in the morning. Oh no. Highs will reach 44 degrees before temperatures begin to fall in the afternoon. Currently, it's 42 at BWI, 41 at the WPOC Rotunda Studios.
From Honest Abe to Truthful George, Town Pride Interiors in Hampstead is staging one whale of a President's Birthday sale on elegant Milliken Place carpets and colorful Milliken Place area rugs. Now through George's real birthday, February 22nd. Save $3 a square yard on two of Milliken's favorite luxurious carpets. Plush Wintertide, ideal for heavy traffic areas in your home. Now $15.95 a square yard. And subtle Rockford Manor, a fine Saxony perfect for the whole house. Sale priced at just $21.95 a yard. Listen to these unbelievable savings on handsome area rugs. 30% off regular price in 3 popular sizes. And for the big payoff, Town Pride has made a special purchase of 25 one-of-a-kind Milliken area rugs available to you at 50% or more off the regular price. First quality patterns in 3 sizes, 4x6, 6x9, 9x12. Hurry, sale ends Friday the 22nd. Be sure to sign up for a free trip for 2 to Bermuda. No purchase necessary. That's Town Pride Interiors, 1214 Main Street in Hampstead.
This is it. It's Speed Unlimited's GW birthday sale with the cheapest prices of the year. True spoke, true wire wheels below dealer cost, only $99. Pickup truck running boards by Superior, $59. On the track where performance is everything, or on the street for that custom look, you'll save 50% off most items. And it's all in stock. Edelbrock manifold, $79. Tachometers by Autometer, $29. This sale is for one day only, Monday from 9 to 9. Get there early between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. to get your red tag for the super long deal. And get 70% off doorbuster specials like Krager wheels, all rear window louvers, centerline wheels list $200, just $79. Covercraft front masks, Cam Dynamics camshafts, Wild wheels, and more. Between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. only. Get all your parts at giveaway prices, but only Monday at Speed Unlimited's giant GW birthday sale at all 5 locations in Rockville, Morningside, Annandale, Pasadena, and Ellicott City. Speed Unlimited.
7:57 on Grassroots on the gospel portion with the Stanley Brothers.
Let me rest on a peaceful mountain.
Carter, this is your song. That was your request. You're at rest now in the hills you so often wrote about and loved so well. I never dreamed, I never thought, so young, you'd be called to rest. But the man who calls our number, somehow you fit into his plans. I never questioned his decision, for I'm only human, just another man. It was hard to go on without you. I thought I could never sing and play. But somehow I managed to continue. I thought you would want it that way. We play the same places that we played together, travel the same roads mile after mile after mile. Although you're no longer with us in person, your memories are with us all the while. I relived our lives from the beginning to the end, sometimes 10 and 20 times a day. How 2 little boys in the hills of home would run, romp, and play. I recall our first radio show, our first record, always side by side, me and you. How we were accepted throughout America and many foreign lands too. So Carter, if you can hear me, rest in peace. Someday this earth I'll no longer roam. We'll be together once again, side by side, in the hills of home.
In the hills near my home, sweet home.
world, but the eighth one yet to be. Oh, the eighth one is yet to be. Now listen, sinner, what did I say? How many times you been told? If you don't change your heart and with the way of life, never walk the streets of gold. Oh, you never walk the streets of gold. Old world, they're the best friend you've ever had. Oh, the best friend you've ever had. Oh, listen to me, sinner, what did I say? How many times have you been told? If you don't change your heart and with the way of life, never walk the streets of gold. Oh, you never walk the streets of gold. Your soul will never enter in. Oh, your soul will never enter in. Oh, listen to me, sinner. What did I say? How many times have you been told? If you don't change your heart and with your way of life, never walk the streets of gold. Oh, you never walk the streets of gold.
That's Dave Evans and Riverbend rounding out the gospel portion of Grassroots with You'll Never Walk the Streets of Gold. The Stanley Brothers preceded that with Hills of Home. I keep saying Stanley Brothers, I mean Ralph Stanley and the Clinch Mountain Boys. Naturally, he was singing that to his deceased brother, Carter. It's 8:01 on FM 93.
And I never saw one that I wanted for mine. But that was before I met you. Well, I thought I was swinging the world by the tail.
You and I do influence each other. Ideally, when someone comes into our lives, we discover how good life can be. Unfortunately, when others come into our lives, we discover how challenging life can be. Romantically, we think of lovers changing each other's lives. In fact, all of us influence each other's lives. A new boss, a new coworker, a new neighbor. We all get into patterns in our lives. When someone new enters our world, all the patterns, all the relationships are influenced. On the job, a new boss might have a whole different view of the way things should be done. A new coworker may be more efficient than we are and kind of challenge our security. A new baby takes time for a family to adjust to. One of our first reactions to change is often to be threatened by it. However, if we're secure within ourselves, we can handle new people with less anxiety. If we feel good about our work, probably the new boss will also. A new co-worker probably just wants to be accepted. Far better to be hospitable than threatened. Lifetime friends are sometimes made in those first days and hours on a new job. We don't forget the neighbor who welcomed us or the fellow worker who invited us to lunch on our first day. We all influence each other. Parents influence children, and children influence parents.
She hasn't had time to learn about this world. She takes each day the way it comes. And she can get sad, but she's just a little girl. She doesn't ask much from anyone. But what she wants is you and me. Love at home, like it used to be. And what she wants is what we were, the way we loved when we had her. She's only a child, but all the tears are real. She may wish they didn't show. She hasn't got words to tell us how it feels. She tries so hard to let us know that what she wants is you and me. Love at home, like it used to be. And what she wants is what we were, the way we loved when we had her. You may think it's not enough that she wants us back in love. And I won't beg, and I won't plead, but what she wants is what I need. What she wants is you and me. Love at home, like it used to be. And what she wants is what we were, the way we loved when we had her. The way we loved when we had her.
As we think of how we influence each other, we can never overlook the influence that children have on parents. A poet has written that the child is the father of the man. While that refers to an individual growing up, in some cases it can refer to the influence of a child on a family. I recall a young father who was not at all thrilled to hear that his wife was pregnant. When his little girl was born, however, his heart melted. He said, "People talk about how much trouble kids are. They never take into account the fact that you might fall in love with them." In the area of divorce, a wise counselor observed that if it were left to children to decide, there would be no divorces. Apparently, children are able to look at their parents with the same eyes of love that the parents once looked at each other. Some cases of children influencing parents is even more dramatic. I recall the true story of a little boy who took the blanket and pillow off his bed and gave them to a homeless person on the street. Every night that young man went out on the streets of Philadelphia bringing food and clothes to the homeless. He got his family involved, his neighborhood involved, finally the city involved. And today a home for the homeless has been built as a result of this little boy's influence. We all influence each other by how we act and how we dress.
Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Up by the bus stop and across the street, open up their windows to take a peek. How she goes walking, rocking like a rolling stone. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. No, the girl can't help it. Well, up on Main Street, by the taxi stand, there's a crowd of people and a traffic jam. She don't look back, she ain't doing nothing wrong. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. No, the girl can't help it. Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on.
We as a society often allow the least important things to influence us the most. How a person looks, the clothes they wear, the bodies they have, are all incidentals. None of us picked our bodies at birth, and yet we choose to allow looks to influence some of our most important choices. Psychologists have determined in countless tests that neat and well-dressed people exert more influence than shabbily dressed people. Men also are attracted by sight. How a woman looks is important as one of the features in a man's choice, whereas the relationship established is more important to a woman. It doesn't mean she doesn't care how he looks, it just means that she cares who he is. One of the tragedies of the influence of how we look is if we buy into that craziness, most of us don't feel too good about how we look. We have gorgeous models in magazines and television and movies who, by the use of lighting and special lenses, look better than they do in real life. We can put ourselves down by comparison because nobody looks as good as they do. Beauty ultimately is in the mind of the beholder. We decide what is beautiful, and every generation has favored different styles of clothes and different types of bodies. If the most gorgeous people of our time could walk back a few centuries in time, they would be laughed at by the people of another age as seeming to look silly. When Jesus made the comment that a man who looked at a woman with lust in his heart has already committed adultery, he was simply recognizing the fact that sin is in the mind before it is in our actions. If we don't want to be like tumbleweed blowing in the wind, if we don't want to be influenced by every fad and fancy, we better have a set of principles and beliefs in our minds to guide our actions. Often, the worst influence is the lack of influence. It is not always what we do, but what we didn't do.
I didn't cheat, and I didn't lie, so her leaving took me by surprise. Just a note on the table saying we're through. At first I went crazy, so it took me some time, but I finally read between the lines. It's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. I didn't care what I didn't do. Now it's easy to see why her love died. She was planning her nights by the TV guide. She needed me with her more than I knew. I was too busy working, getting ahead, when I should have been home loving her instead. It's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. I didn't tell her each day I loved her. I took it for granted, somehow she knew. I didn't
Sometimes we influence each other not by what we do, but by what we don't do. Steve Wariner sang about being too busy working, trying to get ahead. Sometimes we spend our time trying to influence the wrong people. We build an image at work only to make a shambles of home. As we try to influence the world for the better, we realize that we often tend to defend ourselves by saying things like, "Oh, I didn't kill anybody, I didn't rob any banks." We define goodness by saying at least we did not do some bad things. Unfortunately, we often ignore what we neglected to do. The good we did not do is as much a measure of our lives as the evil we avoided. Did I not hurt someone is half of the question. Did I help someone is the other half. I think of ordinary people who influence people like the woman who founded MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. This woman had lost a child because of a drunk driver. Instead of living the rest of her life in bitterness and cynicism, she started a group that has influenced some tough legislation against drunk driving. It was not enough for her not to drink and drive herself. It was important for her that other parents not have to experience the tragedy of losing their children. We can make a difference in life. We can influence other people for good. Romantically, our lives can be changed by one special person. Practically speaking, one person can change the world if he or she will light a candle of goodness in the midst of so much darkness.
Others have touched me soft in the night. Others have kissed me and held me tight. Good times and lovers, yes, I've had a few, but I was just waiting see clearly now, my whole life through. I was just waiting for someone like you. Oh, I never wasted a minute of my time. Every road I ever took led me to your side. No, I never wasted a minute of my time. Every road I ever took led me to your side. Don't it seem funny now? I never knew. I was just waiting for someone like you. I was just waiting. I was just waiting for someone like you.
Sometimes in life we wait for that special person to come along, and some people spend a lifetime waiting. What we often do not think about is trying to be a special person ourselves. I remember one young woman saying, "I've decided that I'm just ordinary." What an awful life sentence. In fact, all of us are extraordinary. All of us have intelligence, creativity, strength. We can do something that will help someone else. I remember someone being asked how he managed to cope with all the sadness and misery and injustice in the world, and the man replied that he tried at least to make a difference in the life of anyone who crossed his path. On his own, he adopted a struggling poor family and tried to help them with food and clothes, tried to help the children get good educations. We all want magic to happen. The fact of life is that there is no magic. The only magic is the love and the goodness that we make happen. Mother Teresa of Calcutta went into the stinking ghettos of Calcutta, India, to help the poor and the dying. When someone asked her if she ever got discouraged by the fact that there was no apparent success in her work, for every person she fed today, there would be 5 more dying tomorrow, and every person that she saved, there would be others who would die, and she responded to the question by answering, "We are not called to be successful, we are called to be faithful." The real influence we exert in life is when we are faithful. Faithful to our God as we know Him. Faithful to our spouses and our promises and our commitments. Faithfulness does not sound very exciting. As one person observed, monogamy sounds too much like monotony. Yet the loves that last are not always the ones that are wildly exciting, but the ones that are deeply caring. Ourselves to being the best people we can be, and inviting into our lives the best people we can find. In that special, committed love of these people, we see the best of life. Eddie Rabbitt sang, "In your misty eyes I see way beyond eternity." The ultimate influences of life are the ones that prepare us for eternity. If all there was to life were the few years we spend on planet Earth, then our choices would be very limited. However, if we believe that we come from God and are destined to spend eternity with God, suddenly life takes on a whole new meaning. We realize that each of us is special. Because we're a part of God, we don't want to do anything to ourselves that would hurt us, lower our own self-esteem, lessen our sense of self-worth. We also don't want to do anything but good for other people. We realize that the way we treat other people is the way we treat God. If we realize that we all come from God, we also realize that God Himself must also have the greatest influence in our lives if life is to make any sense. That's why we take time each day to read the Scriptures, time to spend alone with God in prayer, time to worship on Sundays. we keep getting in touch with God so that he can continue to influence our behavior toward ourselves and toward others. The closer we get to God, the more we see him in ourselves and in others. And then the realization gradually breaks through that we cannot love ourselves or others without at the same time loving God. God is the one who unites and completes all human love. Ultimately, he is our only love.
You and I were meant for one another. Today we join our hearts eternally. And this moment I'll always remember. All the words that mean so much to me. And you're my only love, my only love. And I just thank the Lord above for you each day. I can't believe the way I feel. You're so special, you're so real. And I know you'll always be my only love. Listen closely to the words I'm saying. I know I never meant them more. For your love only I.
Well, it's been fun being with you today on the Country Road. Join me again next week and we'll put our lives together again for another half hour and share a few songs and a few reflections on the Country Road. Country Road is produced through the facilities of WPOC in Baltimore, a nationwide communication station. For Paulist Communications, I'm Father Joe Bregner.
Good morning. It's 8:59 from FM 93 WPOC Baltimore, and time now for our first look at news here on this sunny morning with
The sexton did not set me down away back by the door. He knew that I was old and dead and saw that I was poor. He must have been a Christian man. He led me boldly through the long aisle of that crowded church to find a pleasant pew. I wish you'd heard the singing choir. It had the old time ring. The preacher said with trumpet voice, let all the people sing. Oh, coronation was the tune. The music upward rolled. I thought I heard the angel choir strike on their harps of gold.
a glimpse of show. It made me want to lay aside this weather beaten form and anchor in that blessed port, forever from the storm. Dear wife, the toil will soon be o'er, the victory soon be won, the shining strand is just ahead, our race is nearly run, we're nearing Canaan's happy shore, our home so bright and fair, thank God we'll never sin again, there'll be no sorrow there, there'll be no sorrow there, in heaven above, where all is love, there'll be no sorrow there.
And there, that's Doc Watson and Chet Atkins, and On My Way to Canaan's Land. Flat and Scruggs, When the Saints Go Marching In, J.D. Crowe and Model Church. And we started off that set with Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver and the Angel Band. It's going to be clearing cold tonight with lows 18 to 22. Increasingly cloudy tomorrow, the highs near 42, which is like summertime with the weather we've been having recently. Mostly cloudy with rain developing Monday night, too good to be true. Lows near 37 in the city, closer to freezing in the suburbs, which could mean freezing rain or wet snow. Be careful tomorrow night. For Tuesday, continued cloudy with occasional rain and highs near 45. It's 34 at BWI, 31 at the WPOC Rotunda Studios.
If you own, drive, or use a truck, there's just one simple rule. See McCann for everything you pull. If you want the best behind you to keep rolling strong, McCann is where you belong. Look to McCann for dependability, 'cause our standard is quality. McCann body for the long run.
If you're a tow truck operator, you can cut your towing damage claims way down with Challenger's rollback carriers and Invader Series wheel lifts from McCann. For you heavy haulers, Challenger features 12 to 45-ton hydraulic wreckers built for the long run. Call McCann at 644-0500 and save money now.
Look to McCann for dependability, 'cause our standard is quality. McCann body for the long run.
Oh, it's too bad you had to leave the party early. Susan made such a fool out of herself. I can't believe what she was wearing. Listen, hand me the bleach. Did you hear the latest dirt on Gladys?
Speaking of dirt, ladies.
I beg your pardon. Who are you?
I see you're using the other, more expensive laundry products instead of Purex.
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's got to be better. Obviously, it costs more. She's right.
Wrong.
Oh?
You see, Purex also makes quality name-brand laundry products that do the job. Only Purex sells them for less.
And how's that possible?
Good question. Purex has been making quality household cleaning products for over 60 years. And while the competition pours millions into making you believe they're the best, Purex puts their money into the product.
But a lot of my friends use my brand.
Well, there are millions who've discovered that the Purex symbol of value means quality at a savings.
Really?
By the way, Gladys uses Purex.
Gladys? What else does she use?
Don't be fooled. Discover Purex. Name brand quality at a lower price. Purex is the symbol of value.
It's 7:58 on Grassroots. We're going to wind up the gospel portion of the show with the Joyful Strings and Satan's Jeweled Crown.
But God for my soul has reached down. His love set me free. He made me his own, and he helped me cast off Satan's jewel crown. When I lived my life so reckless and evil, drinking and running around, the things I would do were the will of the devil. I was giving my soul for Satan's jewel crown. Satan's jewel crown, I worn it so long, but God for my soul has reached down. His love set me free. He made me his own, and he helped me cast off Satan's jewel crown. If I could be king and ruler of nations, where jewels and diamonds profound, I'd rather know that I had salvation than to know my reward is Satan's jewel crown. Satan's jewel crown, I worn it so long, but God for my soul has reached down. His love set me free. He made me his own, and he helped me cast off Satan's jewel crown. And he helped me cast off Satan's jewel crown.
That's the Joyful Strings and Satan's Jewel Crown on FM 93 WPOC Baltimore. Good evening, it's 8:01. We're Grassroots. I'm Tony Gerard, and we'll be together till midnight, of course, and then Libby Cole comes along after ABC News. Happy Valentine's Day, a few days early, coming up on the 14th on Thursday. Have you made any preparations to send something to your loved one? Oh, well. At 11:30 p.m. tonight, the music of the Grass Reflection. And I'm kind of doing that as a favor for Uncle Fudd, who's still recovering from an auto accident that happened a few months ago. Big bash is going to be held to raise funds for Uncle Fudd, or also known as E.J. Spence, on February the 17th. We'll have more details on that coming up at 9:40 at the Grassroots Notebook. Either way, let's sit back, relax. Got lots of good bluegrass for you tonight, and we're going to start off with the Osborne Brothers.
You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. You more than I can ever tell. I thought that you wanted me and always would be mine, but you went and left me here with troubles on my mind. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. riding to, walking the floor over you. Now someday you may be lonesome too, walking the floor's good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and I will till the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep awake, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks riding too, walking the floor over you.
Your song, Johnny Denver. I rode across your Rocky Mountain high. I blaze the old white sands of Arizona, but Kentucky, beauty of my eye. Daddy, he died an old coal miner. Mother died giving birth to me. While my sister, she's still in Arizona, but Kentucky is where I bet she'd be. If I ever get back to old Kentucky, if I ever live to see OKY, oh, give my days as a lonely drifter. Oh, let me live there, live there, until the day I die. An old coal miner, and my mother died giving birth to me, and Sister Sue's way out in Arizona, but Kentucky is where she'd long to be. If I ever get back to old Kentucky, if I ever live to see OKY, I'll give up my days as a lonely drifter. Oh, let me live there, live there, until the day I die.
From his LP, or rather, should I say from their LP, Bluegrass Memories, Dave Evans and River Band, If I Ever Get Back to Old Kentucky, the Osborne brothers started off with the Ernest Tubb hit, Walking the Floor Over You. 808 on Grassroots on WPOC. There's an association that helps musicians find banjos and vice versa, or make that bands Doesn't matter if a banjo's in it or not. It's called the Musicians National Hotline, and it wants to help you find work. So if you're a musician and you're looking for other musicians to form a band with, call 1-800-268-2000. That's 1-800-268-2000. Here's Ricky Skaggs and Uncle Pen by request on Grassroots. 810 on WPOC. You know, you could be 3 great country songs away from a 1985 Toyota truck. Just listen after midnight and win with FM 93 WPOC.
The National Aquarium in Baltimore needs your help. The aquarium is seeking volunteers to greet and assist visitors and help care for the animals beginning this spring. Available positions include information desk receptionist, exhibit guide, gift shop clerk, classroom aquarist, and aviculturist. Volunteers must be age 18 or older and must be able to work 3 1/2 hours a week for 1 year. The application deadline is February 15. For additional information, call the aquarium. I'm Vicki Aversa for the National Aquarium in Baltimore and FM 93 WPOC.
To do it for you, a Kentucky Colonel's medley.
Go now, don't wait, please don't hesitate. Loving you is my great sin, and I might take you back again.
always will. But to me, you've been untrue, and there is nothing I can do. Go down, don't wait, please don't hesitate. Loving you is my great sin, and I might take you back again. You're back again. I know that I just can't win. You broke my heart most every day. Now you best be on your way.